Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Inner Sanctum. In this episode, we have some more transfer dealings and a striker potentially on his way out of the club. So let's go. So Southampton have offered us £9.5 million for Jordan Ayew. He's 25 years old, rated 79. He hasn't been in the best form. He certainly hasn't been scoring for us with the form of Danny Welbeck. And we have a lot of depth. We have a lot of strikers already in the squad. So I've asked them for £15 million as a counter offer. So if we can get £15 million for Jordan Ayew, I think that would be a really good deal and we could reinvest that before the January transfer window closes. And Southampton have accepted our asking price of £15 million for Jordan Ayew. So that looks like a really good deal for us and for them as well. They get a good striker and we get £15 million. So now we're going to have a quick look to see where we can reinvest that money. And one place that I'm keen to invest in is a backup goalkeeper. So we've approached Southampton for Fraser Forster. And we've also inquired about DeAndre Yedlin as a potential backup for Mika Richards in the right back position as well. And also, just to give us some backup in width, we've made an inquiry about Jordan Ibe from Liverpool. And so Jordan Ayew has been sold to Southampton for £15 million. The board has only allocated us $9 million of that, so we might have to get pretty clever with our offers for the three players, but let's go in and make those offers right now. So for Fraser Forster, we're going to offer £3 million, and for DeAndre Yedlin, we're going to offer £2 million, and for Jordan Ibe, we're going to offer £3 million. So that's it for the Inner Sanctum today. Stay tuned for more on those potential new arrivals in between the matches. In today's episode, we face a trip to Loftus Road to take on QPR in the FA Cup, host Newcastle from Villa Park, and travel to Stamford Bridge to take on Chelsea. So make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're new as we head to the first game and take on QPR in the FA Cup. It's FA Cup time here at Loftus Road. It's a jam-packed house here and two teams that will be looking to progress in this prestigious competition. For QPR, they've got Mbakani starting up front with Sherry just up behind him, Junior Hoylett and Matty Phillips in the wide positions with Massimo Luongo and Sandro anchoring their midfield. And for Aston Villa, it's a very settled lineup for Aston Villa, but one notable absentee is Danny Welbeck up front. He is replaced by very capable Jamie Vardy. Loftus-Cheek, Cabaye and Vertu make up a midfield trio. He puts it through. It's Ruben Loftus-Cheek on the ball. Not a bad ball towards Traore, who was taken down in the box. I think it's a penalty. It absolutely is. And it's going to be Jamie Vardy to stand over the penalty. Vardy's shot is in. And Jamie Vardy is on the board for Aston Villa. And gets there, and he's kept that in, but maybe just kept it in for Sherry. Big chance here for QPR. He can run all the way. Oh, it's off the post and in off Sherry. What an absolutely brilliant and committed goal that was. He didn't stop running. Sane kept it in for him in the end. And Sherry off the post and followed it up. He would not take no for an answer. And QPR have levelled the scores. It's 1-1. Townsend crosses the ball in. Sane! Oh, it's off the post. Hoylett, not a bad ball. Right to the back post. Phillips in it first time. Mbakani slid in. And he's put QPR ahead. A brilliant move from QPR. It was a wonderful ball from Hoylett. It was very dangerous. Phillips took it first time. And a really good parry from Jack Butland. But Mbakani is in the right spot at the right time. It's 2-1. Loftus-Cheek plays it to Adama Traore, who's turned his man. Traore, brilliant save, Adrian. It's Ruben Loftus-Cheek who puts the ball in for Heel. Heel back to Loftus-Cheek. And Corker was there. Plays it in. It's Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck could very well go all the way. And he puts it wide. And that will do it. QPR have eliminated Aston Villa from the FA Cup. They took the lead and then they took possession and they would not let up. You get full time. It's QPR 2, Aston Villa 1. Let's head to the next game. And so all of our offers have been turned down, which I kind of expected, but we'll go in and we'll make some more improved offers now that we know exactly how much money we've got. So we'll offer £4 million for Fraser Forster. We'll offer £3 million for DeAndre Yedlin and £4 million for Jordan Ibe. I understand we don't have enough funds to get all three of them, but we'll see who comes through, who's the cheapest and who we need the most. And so with all of these offers being accepted, I feel like we need a goalkeeper first and foremost. We only have Mark Bunn as a backup, and so we're going to offer Jordan Ibe a contract. I feel like our winger positions do need a little bit more in terms of depth. He is only young and he turns into a very, very good player. And Jordan Ibe has accepted that contract offer, so Jordan Ibe will be joining our club, and I look forward to playing Jordan Ibe in those wide positions. And a quick little run through of Jordan Ibe's stats. His acceleration and his sprint speed, obviously huge features of his game. He's got a flair trait, which is excellent because we need a little bit of that flair and creativity as well. And good crossing into the box is something that we're going to focus on as well. Fraser Forster denied the first contract when we offered him a squad rotation player, so we're going to offer him important first team player. We will be giving Fraser Forster games. He's a really good quality keeper and he'll offer some competition for Jack Butland. And so Fraser Forster has signed the contract. We're about to accept the offer. 28 years old, really good solid backup keeper for Jack Butland. And if Jack Butland does happen to fall out of a bit of form, we've got a ready-made number one as well. So with the remaining funds that are left over, we're going to hire a scout, Corey Walsh from Ireland. He's going to head to Spain. So it's Barclays Premier League time, and two teams that are flying high in that particular competition. As you can see here, third and fourth, Aston Villa and Newcastle respectively, 2 points separating the two teams. The Aston Villa team, a couple of changes. Danny Welbeck starts up front, and Johan Cabaye, Adama Traore, Eric Dyer there too. Townsend will make up the midfield. Aaron Creswell and Sergi Gomez are two new names in the back four. Here's Newcastle United. Silmani will play up front. Gini Wijnaldum just behind him, with Cabela and Gouffran in the wide positions. Tiote Sissoko, Tim Krul in goal, Jan Mattenbemba and Jan Vertonghen. It's off the bar. Here's Welbeck. Welbeck slides it through. And now here's Eric Dyer. Oh, what a brilliant save from Krul. Slimani to Cabela. Cabela's ball really good. Wijnaldum! What a brilliant header from Gini Wijnaldum. And Villa Park is completely stunned. It was a fine ball in, but the header was devastating. A really good ball from Cabela. And Wijnaldum rose over the top of Eric Dyer and put it away, curling it into the bottom corner. It's 1-0. And just dragging him back, Sane. He kept it going forward though. And now here it is with Eric Dyer. Oh, it was a pile driving shot, but straight at Tim Krul. Good ball to Tiote. Oh, Tiote's been taken down in the box. And it's an absolute penalty. Aaron Creswell with a really silly challenge. Tiote taken off his feet to put Newcastle 2 up. Oh, and he's lobbed it over the top. It's a horrendous penalty. Too cheeky. And could they rue that miss? It's still 1-0. Chance here for Remy Cabela. Can they finish it? Cabela's shot! Oh, saved into the top. And that will do it here at Villa Park. A good performance from Villa. They threw everything at them, but there is a reason that Newcastle United are in the top four along with Villa. An entertaining clash. And it could have been 2 for Newcastle. At full time, it's Aston Villa 0, Newcastle United 1. Let's head to the final game of the episode. Welcome to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are hosting Aston Villa in what should be a tasty clash. Chelsea, of course, are 5 points clear on top of the Premier League table. Aston Villa, after their loss to Newcastle United, have slipped out of the top four. Chelsea's team, they've got that man Diego Costa up front. Marco Marin is just behind him. Willian Piazon will play in the wide positions. Callas, Zuma, Boateng as Pilqueta will make up the back four. For Aston Villa, a battle within the war as Ruben Loftus-Cheek returns to face his old team in a midfield trio with Johan Cabaye and Jordan Vertu. Scott Sinclair makes a return to the first team, and Adama Traore will be on the opposite side of the wing. As I mentioned, Ruben Loftus-Cheek is a battle within the war facing his old team. Martin Atkinson will be the match official. Got a man on the inside, it's Welbeck. Welbeck picks the run out of Adama Traore. Traore's cross. Oh, it almost went straight to Welbeck. Courtois just unlucky there, Villa. Here it is with Marin. Marin now over the top. Lofted ball. It's found Callas. Callas, Costa. Butland. Here's a chance here. It's with Loftus-Cheek. He puts the ball through. Here's Danny Welbeck. Chasing him is Zuma. On the inside is Danny Welbeck. And good save, Courtois. Last roll of the dice territory for Villa. It's Johan Cabaye. He plays the ball in. Loftus-Cheek gets over the top. Welbeck played it forward. He was looking for Sinclair. Sinclair's turned it over. This is an absolutely massive chance for Aston Villa. He's one out with a goalkeeper. Scott Sinclair. Oh, what a tackle from Williams. It's brought forward. Aston Villa can reload here. It's with Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek's ball is brilliant. It's Welbeck. It's an interception again. Jack Grealish's cross, Courtois. Oh, they've had a number of chances here. And Aston Villa fluff a huge chance right at the death to put Chelsea away. And Aston Villa can have no complaints. They had their chances to win the game. At full time, it's Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 0. An entertaining 0-0 draw here at Stamford Bridge. For Murph's YT13, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.